I'm now joined by Zhao Li. She's the co-founder and president of the China-Iowa Group, a consulting company that offers strategies for trade with China. Ms. Li, Ms. Zhao, actually, welcome to the show. I want to begin by asking you about China-U.S. Comprehensive Economic Dialogue beginning this Tuesday. What do you expect to be the major outcomes, especially in terms of trade and investment at local levels?
Well, the spokesperson yesterday has said that more is going to be released this Tuesday. So at this point, we don't really know much about it. But just based on a lot of signals coming this past week, there are 7 Chinese companies with a delegation signed a $5 billion trade deal here right in Des Moines, Iowa, has really reinforced our expectation that there's going to be more deals conducted between 2 sides. And obviously, we will know more this Tuesday.
Well, as you suggested, at local levels, it seems that China is a top 3 exporting market for 33 U.S. states, including Iowa. But at federal level, we see that China fear-mongering, it seems to be happening every now and then, with CFRS rigorously reviewing some Chinese investment, especially in strategically important sectors. Do you think there is a federal-local disconnect here in the United States when it comes to welcoming Chinese investment?
It seems that way, and I would say in Iowa, our previous governor and now the ambassador to China has made the commitment in welcoming Chinese investment here in Iowa. And our new Governor Reynolds has made that commitment very loud and clear as well. And she is going to China next week to promote more agricultural trade to China, as well as attracting Chinese investment, back in Iowa. So as far as we can see in our local level, Chinese investment are very, very welcome. And to get back to your point, the CFIUS review process has been addressed by our ambassador Cui, and as well as other parties here, and hopefully we will see more and more alignment in that area.
Well, there's certainly the hope here. Also, China's Commerce Department Ministry issued a white paper saying that China and the U.S., they're very complementary in terms of trading relationship. Iowa, in fact, provided a third of China's soybean demand. So where do you see trading relationships going from now, especially in terms of local connections?
We believe the trading relationship will go stronger and more robust. Like I mentioned earlier, our governor is taking the trade delegation or agricultural trade delegation to China to further promote our agricultural product going to China. And the Chinese buyers are here in Iowa this just past week to sign over $5 billion, one of the largest ever trade deals. We expect to see more and more of them coming here. And with the, beef having access to China, that's another $2.5 billion worth of market right there. So we believe that the trade relationship is going to look more bright.
But let me put it bluntly, Ms. Zhao, because some say that there seems to be a geopolitical flavor in some investment and trade decisions made by the U.S. in the past. For example, there is this U.S. high-tech export ban on China, also CFRS that we talked about, also the market economy status that the U.S. is reluctant to recognize so it can find a substitute country and to levy anti-dumping duties. Do you think those are issues facing U.S.-China relations?
Yes, there are definitely tough issues. But having said that, those issues has been there for quite some time. It's not all of a sudden appear in the new administration. If you look at the steel anti-dumping cases, it's been for the past decades or so, with also the tire case launched by the Obama administration, and the 2 sides has always been able to sit down to conduct a very positive and constructive dialogue to work through those differences. And there's no reason to believe this time they couldn't come up with a solution. So we're cautiously optimistic, looking at 2 leaders to sit down together and talk again. And especially we're anxious to hear this coming Tuesday's U.S.-China Comprehensive Economic Dialogue and to see their deliverables.
Zhao Li, president of China-Iowa Group, thank you very much for your insight.